Yeah, the fire, the flames, the heat, the outside, the roller coaster, everything is still... And then we got the island, we got all that horrible crap. Ugh. Let's try to find some enjoyment here. You know what, let's get positive. Let's get some positivity going here, because I feel like too much of this has been negative. Probably because my foot is hurting for some reason. Let's see, what to chit-chat about, since we're in the realm of dragons, I guess we'll talk about, maybe, I don't know, maybe my experiences playing something like Oblivion, or some... What's one of the best, like, RPG fantasy games that you've ever played? For me, I had a good time playing, what's it called? Dragon Age, the very first Dragon Age, Dragon Age Origins? No. Yeah, I think that was what it was. And I went through the tutorial, I went through most of the beginning part of it, when you get released out into the open world, but I had a nasty surprise where apparently the version of the game that I bought had all the DLC downloaded into it, and you know, that's normally pretty okay, but in this instance, what it was, or what the problem was, is that there's these like DLC items that you can use to make your party members instantly like get to the highest level of like endearment towards you, which normally you have to really work for. And so I accidentally used a few of those items because I wasn't sure what they were. I was like, oh, I've got this weird little dog bone thing, or oh, I've got this weird book that I can give to this girl now. It must be one of the DLC items. Okay, I guess we'll use that. Maybe that'll make them more powerful or something. I didn't know. I was just testing them out, and then suddenly it goes from like, oh, this girl kind of hates you, you know, she's just tolerating you, to all of a sudden, cutscene, we're banging, and it's like, what? No, wait, you just ruined all of my immersion into this. Like, we were on okay terms, but we were barely even on like friendly terms, and now all of a sudden there's just this weird sex scene out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? And it really kind of like put a huge damper on my playthrough of that game, and I stopped playing it. Again, not because it was a bad game, just because all of my immersion was completely destroyed, and I'm really bummed out about that, because I was kind of getting into it, you know? Yeah, so, anyway, I never played any of the other Dragon Age games, because I was going to start with that one, and then it just snowballed. There's a lot of games I need to get to, honestly, and it's a real thing. It's a real thing I gotta do. I need to stop wallowing in these games that I've played countless times. But I mean, even then, look, I'm still having a good time. Just because you've played something a couple times before doesn't mean you still can't learn something new, find something funny. Hell, just recapture some of that magic, you know, of blowing someone's head off in a lava-crusted room. It is lava. Like, it's legit magma, is it not? This is a Bowser level, is it not? This is a oh god. I didn't even see what kind of parasite that was, but it was bad, whatever it was. Now we get into the purple cultists, not the regular drab ones. Hey, look at me. That dragon is waiting over there. I never even really beat Skyrim, and I don't just mean like, oh, you know, I didn't beat the main quest line, but I got about 50 hours into Skyrim and I stopped. I was doing an orc lady playthrough. It was really fun. I made her an orc, obviously. I made my character an orc, and I gave her like a big fear of using big weapons, so she was like a dagger specialist, which I thought was kind of cool and, you know, funny. Kind of ironic, because you always think of orcs as having these big, you know, rah, 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 personalities, like my big weapon blah, 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 is all strong and stuff. But it was fun while it lasted. I just kind of, you know, ran out of steam, as opposed to the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which again I have played to death and I love, and there's still weird things in that game. It's an odd experience. Oblivion, it is. A couple months back, I played through a D&D campaign for the very first time. Actually, speaking of D&D, my cousin, who lives up in Seattle, she and I recently reconnected a little bit when I went to Europe. She came along with, and it was kind of her whole trip. I didn't know this, but my aunt and uncle, I assumed, had planned the whole thing, But no, it was my cousin's trip, and her parents kind of tagged along, and they kind of took over the whole trip and planned all this stuff. And my cousin and aunt and uncle were kind enough to invite me along on the trip with them, which was huge. I just had to pay for my ticket. I took Norwegian Airline, which was a really nice airline, I have to say. Norwegian was definitely very, very high class. But if you take Norwegian, be prepared to pay for your own food, because they do not provide any complimentary meals. But they had really cool, like, tracking of, like, how far away you were from your destination. They had all these, like, weird little touchscreen apps and stuff, and you could watch in-flight movies for free. So that was really cool. And you could even order your drinks from a little touchscreen thing and all that. They were reasonably priced, but I didn't partake. I had a feeling they were going to do that, so I had a little snicky snack in my backpack. But yeah, that was great. And my cousin, getting back to the original part of the story, she does D&D every, I want to say, Saturday, I think, with a group of her friends, and she just has a blast doing it. She's so funny. I love her. She's great. I wish we got to hang out more. One of the very few people that I can completely, like, be myself around, you know? You ever have one of those just fun family members that totally gets all of your humor and jokes and all that kind of stuff? Do I not have all the things? No, I do. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I'm pretty sure I did all those sequences correctly. She reminded me of an internet video that I haven't seen in forever, and I completely forgot that I even was, watching, and that's the Too Many Cooks video. I forgot about that. So, like, it completely got blasted from my memory, and then we brought it up, or she brought it up, and, yeah, it just... we ended up singing the Too Many Cooks theme for, like, a whole morning one time. It was great. I love my cousin. She's great. There's very few family members that I can tolerate in my family. It's pretty much just my mother, my sister, my cousin, sometimes one of my aunts and uncles. They're nice. They're the kind of nice people where, you don't get along too well if you were to talk about certain subjects. There's the purple gem. But as long as you stay away from certain issues, there's really no... We're all nice to each other, basically, even though some of us have conflicting viewpoints on some things and other things and blah, 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 blah. But I think every family kind of has that. Times right now are so, are so cutthroat with the black and white of certain issues. I'm not going to go into that. I'm totally going to pussyfoot around it because, well, gosh, I've hit on some other subjects. Fine. I'll just say that my aunt and uncle have some... They're more country people, I guess you would say. My aunt really, really, really likes horses, like raising horses and stuff like that. And my uncle is a big sort of... He's a drag racer, basically. A lot of people on my father's side of the family do drag racing, interestingly enough, which is not, in my mind, a common thing that a lot of people do. But yeah, my dad didn't really do it, but both of his brothers and his father did, which is kind of cool, Oh, there's the pretty lady over there. I would never, ever, ever get near a drag racing car, not after my last car accident. And even my uncle... Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's zoom right in on Cave Johnson's weird, deformed grandfather. That's beautiful. What the fuck is that painting? That's a crappy painting. That's the painting of the castle. Yeah, that is a legitimate pretty picture. I really like her smile in that. Very nice. Although her wrist looks odd. Definitely odd. But good proportions on the hands, I guess you would say. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Looks like a grave or something. Landscape. Oh yeah, Oscar Wilde. He's doing his thing. Hi there. Hi. Don't mind me. Just being the best Leon I can be. I don't think he has anything really new for us. Maybe? Maybe. Oh, cool, he does. Aha! That's gonna come in handy. That's gonna come in mega handy. Thank you. That's really weird. I didn't even mean for us to line up like that. Yeah, no, I won't. I'll actually sell the broken butterfly right now. For 19,000, really? Just 19,000? Okay.
I'll buy at a high price.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll keep the magnum ammo. Maybe I should have held on to the broken butterfly so I could get more magnum ammo. Oh, whatever. It takes up space. Who cares? It'll make the Salazar fight more of a fight.
Is that all?
It'll be fine.
Is that
I'm not worried. Not worried in the slightest.
Ah,
Oh, the perfume bottle. Really? I thought it sold for more than that. Okay.
thank you. What are you buying?
Let's see. So anyway, yeah, I have a unique little disposition with my family. It's actually pretty sweet. When I was talking to my cousin, hold on, before I finish this story, it's time to flip that coin. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Anyway, as I was saying, one thing that was very sweet that my cousin said was that I was her favorite cousin, which is just, it's so nice when somebody that you really appreciate also appreciates you. You know, that's a rare thing that I don't get very often. You know, this sort of mutual sort of, not admiration, but like appreciation. That's, whoa, holy shit, the frame rates just took a huge dip right there. Hold on, good thing I needed a break, or it's time for a little break thing, because that was really weird. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Okie dokie, hello, I'm back, and I actually went and got some water. That's right, no more pop, forget all that jazz. I've got my nice, delicious, cool ice water. Wonderful. Again, I think I've said this before, but generally, if you're doing some kind of vocal work, you do not want to drink cold water. You want to drink, oh god, let's get out of there. The frame rate was awful. I hope I can fix that in post. Look at him twitching. Look at him. I think you can shoot him. I think you can. But it's okay, I can just dodge. But anyway, you don't want to drink cold water when you're doing vocal stuff, because it's just like, you know, putting ice on your muscles before you run or something. It's just generally not a good idea. You know, it cramps your muscles up, and your larynx and all that is a muscle, despite what everybody thinks. Oh yeah, please wait, Ashley. Do not come in here. It's gonna be a little rough around the edges. As a matter of fact, we'll use this. Yeah, this will be fine. Get the King's Cup. Get that King's Cup. You know, I will say that I'm a sucker for cups. I'm a sucker for a lot of things, but in particular, I really like cups. You know, beer steins, mugs, all that stuff. I am just, I am a complete sucker. But I'm not going to take this kind of punishment on the chin for taking your cup. Okay. Whoa! Knights of the Round, get away from my round. Get it? Round is a kind of meat. Ashley's just watching me run around. Yeah, around. I'm too scared to turn around. Around again with these rounds. Those guys are just stuck. Hi. Okay. Boop. Scroop. Oh my god. No, I'm not dealing with those hook ones. You see, I was debating whether or not I should use the flash grenade on these ones or the second round. Definitely these ones. Nice. And besides, I have two anyway. There we go. This all worked out perfectly. Yeah, I'm happy. What else could go wrong? Oh no, more guys that can probably kill me in one hit. There we go. Ooh. Good thing they're slow. Are you okay? He's okay, he's okay. He's just freaking out for a second. You guys aren't doing your job of killing me. Come on. Come on, you're supposed to be defending the King's Cup. Sounds like, oh! Sounds like something out of Harry Potter. Defend the King's Cup. Again, never read Harry Potter. I'm not biased or anything. There's no particular reason. It's just, you know, never found the time. I'm sure I'm missing out. Man, that's a cool gem. Look at I never noticed the cool artwork at the top of these gateways, the gemstones and all that. Hold on, let's take a better look at those. Let's get the rifle out. Take a peek. Yeah, look at that. Never noticed that before. That's pretty cool. Looks like a little weird monkey thing in the middle there instead of its nose. So we got blue boy, blue cowboy, yellow jackal, horror wolf, and red stag. Oh, I see. We're trying to do some kind of Game of Thrones bullshit here. I see. Interesting. I guess. I don't know. Then we got the centaur men. Interesting. He's got his big lance, and that guy's got like an axe or something. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. See, that's so much easier without Ashley there. That's a professional move right there. Keeping Ashley behind us, please. Do not interfere, Ashley. You are much safer from behind. Or left behind, rather. And then Salazar's just in here for some reason. I don't really understand why.
Wait.
He's just being a little shit over here for whatever reason. You know what? For this next section, I'm going to try not to use the rifle on the evil machinery coming up. The bulldozer thing. I want to see if I can hit that on my own without the assistance of the rifle. Because I do feel like, yes, the rifle is the appropriate tool here. But, you know, just for the sake of trying stuff out. Why is my big toe so, like, painful right now? Do I have gout? What's going on? No. I don't care what you think. You are a little shit. And even if you were a big shit, I wouldn't care. Because, Santa Maria, I just can't get the motivation to care about anything you say. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. He's much more of a caricature than an actual villain, isn't he? Isn't he, though? Okay. Time for some, trick shooting. I love the controls of this bulldozer are just too big, like, honking, like... Oh, God. He's dead. You're dead. See? My accuracy will go down a little bit. Hi, Ashley. I understand you want to be kind of close to me right now. Because this thing almost did some bad. Ugh. Not a pleasant idea. Not a pleasant thought. I'm glad I didn't have to see Ashley. I don't even know what the verb would be for getting killed by that thing. Mushed, mashed, there's just so many bad words to think of in association with just getting drilled or whatever. It's like spike, drilled, crushed, all at the same time. It's just not, it's not okay.